Happy Solstice, Yule, and Great Conjunction, everybody. This solstice became exact at 5:02 a.m. New York time, which was 10:02 Greenwich Mean Time on Monday, December 21st, which is the same time as the Sun moved into the cardinal Earth sign of Capricorn. The Great Conjunction between Jupiter and Saturn became exact at 4:26 p.m. New York time, which was 20:26 Greenwich Mean Time on the same Monday. We have been immersed in a super powerful energetic gateway in the days leading up to the solstice since 1212 in the Sagittarius eclipse, which was 2 days afterward. It's been the final grand energetic portal of this momentous year of 2020, as our bodies and spirits are being further refined in preparation for the dawning of the sacred year of 2021. Many lightworkers have been reporting exceptionally high levels of ascension symptoms over the past few weeks, including myself. Stay hydrated, ground, and hang in there, everybody. Let's first discuss the significance of this great conjunction between Saturn and Jupiter. Jupiter and Saturn, along with Pluto, have spent most of 2020 in the fatherly, practical, strong-willed, and sometimes stubborn sign of Capricorn. The Saturn and Pluto conjunction on January 12, 2020, set the stage for a frustrating and restrictive experience of 2020 for most of the planet. COVID exploded into a pandemic soon after, and life was never the same. It thus should be a cause for at least reserved optimism as Jupiter and Saturn meet in this great conjunction at 0 degrees in the fixed air sign of Aquarius on the solstice. Jupiter and Saturn meet every approximately 20 years. However, this will be the closest that they have been to one another since 1226. They are currently appearing so close together from our perspective here on Earth that it appears as one star in the sky, something that hasn't occurred since 1623. This astronomical illusion is dubbed as the Christmas star or the Star of Bethlehem. This massively important astrological event will set the stage for the energy of 2021 and really for the remainder of the decade. The theme of 2021 will be the push-pull between the desire of the Earth's peoples for freedom and economic sovereignty with the desire of governments to maintain control, order, and the status quo. We will also be seeing a technological revolution directly in the public eye over the next few years, the likes of which we haven't seen since perhaps the days of Atlantis. One of the biggest questions for us as a human race over the next several decades as this ascension process unfolds will be what the role of technology becomes on our planet. We've already reached a point where technology has become a massive threat to public health with things like 5.G, Gwen, smart meters, and Wi-Fi keeping us inundated with harmful radiation, causing free radicals to abound and cause cellular damage. Jupiter and Saturn are known to be soulmates. The former grows and expands whatever it comes into contact with, while the latter restricts. Thus, these two quote-unquote lovers form a push-pull energetically when they conjunct. As Aquarius rules technology that is used on a broad scale, like the internet and all of the other technologies I just listed above, we will see this constant push-pull over the next 20 years between technology that restricts and technology that increases quality of life. Aquarius also rules the broader rhetoric in society as well as group and political ideologies. Thus we will see a constant push-pull between the demands of the public for freedom in all ways and the desire of the old guard, so to speak, to further restrict freedom in order to keep power while sucking even more economic resources from the proletariat. A study has shown that between 1975 and 2018, a sickening $50 trillion was sucked from the bottom 90% income earners up to the top 1%. The Great Conjunction will also spell the beginning of the end for dogma in all ways, including political and religious. Over the next decade, the Christ consciousness will become even more apparent on the planet than ever before as more and more people awaken to their true nature as spiritual beings playing the role of humans for a temporary period of time. Unity and love will spread across the planet as the old dualistic separation consciousness that was a marker of the age of Pisces fades away. In the short term, it may seem that the separation consciousness gets worse as some people choose to dig their heels in ideologically. However, at the same time, there will be millions and millions of people turning their focus towards unity and spreading the light. This conjunction is also the fifth major energetic marker in our Earth's march into the age of Aquarius and our ascension. The first was the harmonic convergence of 1986. The second was the turn of the millennium. The third was the end of the Mayan calendar in 2012. The fourth was the Great American Eclipse, particle convergence in 2017, and the fifth is this Great Conjunction of 2020. It's as if collectively we put our big toe in the ocean that is the age of Aquarius with the 1986 harmonic convergence, and with each of the subsequent energetic events that I described, we put more of our collective feet into that ocean. The planetary age of Aquarius lasts 2,156 years, so we need to remember that we're only 8 years in at this point. The ascension will be completed, but it will take time. Although many had predicted a large and disruptive solar flare or geomagnetic storm to occur on 12/21, It did not happen, nor is it likely to happen in the coming days or weeks. This is an energetic event, and it is felt energetically. The sun has been producing incredibly strong frequencies in the days up to today, and today as well. Personally, I have been feeling pulsating waves of energy running through my head, especially when laying down. A constant pressure on my head over the past few days has also been one of my body's indications of this immensely strong energies. And I've gotten visions of just the sun pulsating this invisible but powerful energy. Millions of light workers meditated on the new Earth on December 21st, and there's no doubt it made a significant benevolent impact on the Earth grid. Throughout the remainder of the age of Aquarius, and especially during the rocky transition period that will be the theme for the next 2 decades, these mass meditations will continue to be a crucial tool for us light workers in tipping the energetic scale to assure that the ascension continues as planned. Blessed Yule. I'm going to focus the remainder of this transmission on the winter solstice and Yule, since most of my listeners are in the northern hemisphere. If you're in the southern hemisphere, then happy summer solstice. In the pagan traditions, Yule is a festival celebrating the longest night of the year and the return of the sun, as after the solstice, the daylight gets just a little bit longer each day. So the winter solstice is seen not as a time of darkness, but as a time of rebirth. And we can apply this to our own lives and ask ourselves, what do we want to rebirth in our own lives? How do we want to be birthed anew and step into new versions of self? Christmas, which of course is really based on the ancient tradition of Yule, is a celebration. People tend to be jolly and grateful around Christmas time, which is just how the pagans have been celebrating Yule for thousands of years. The solstice time is a great time to be extra grateful for all the blessings in your life, and to place your thoughts on exactly how you want to see your 2021 go. Who do you want to be in 2021? What do you want your life to look like in 2021? How do you want your 2021 to feel? It's a good idea to start to journal on these things as we approach the new year. 2021 is a 5-year numerology, so we want to be flexible and take advantage of opportunities. I'll have a preview of 2021 in my upcoming full moon in Cancer audio transmission this week. Sun moves into Capricorn. Now that the Sun has moved into the cardinal Earth sign of Capricorn, we feel a renewed sense of drive to accomplish things and make positive changes in our lives. Write down who you want to be by the end of 2021, as I said, and make the positive changes in your day-to-day life that will start to get you from where you are now to where you want to be. The higher side of Capricorn is really, really good at helping us to establish better and more productive routines and have better self-discipline. Wishing you a wonderful solstice and Yule as we collectively celebrate the return of the sun. And a happy summer solstice to my friends in the southern hemisphere. Thank you for being here. I just do also want to I do also want to proclaim that just by you being here, and whatever shape you're in, by you making it to December 21st, 2020, is a fabulous accomplishment. And give yourself credit for just making it here, because this has been a very difficult year for the planet. And you've made it. You've made it this far in the ascension, and you're meant to continue way, way into the future in this ascension. So thank you so much for being here, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. With love, this is Matthew John. And if you're not familiar with who I am, I'm a spiritual teacher, intuitive healer, medical intuitive, starseed guide, psychic, and international speaker. And you can check out my work on my website. It's youaredivinehuman.org, all spelled out, youaredivinehuman.org. I offer a library of free articles and videos on my website, and also offer private sessions worldwide. And right now I'm enrolling people for last week in January and February for my very popular spiritual mentoring program. If you're interested in that, you can check out the details on my website. Just scroll your mouse over private sessions and click on spiritual mentoring packages. And there's 4, 5, 6, 10, 15, 20 session packages. The most popular package that people purchase is the 6 session. But you get everything you need for spiritual transformation on all levels. You get an extended soul plan reading. You get an angel energy healing, aura cleansing, soul retrieval, inner child healing, unhealthy attachments purging ceremony, a medical intuitive reading, a chakra reading, intuitive nutrition report, chakra report, Starseed discovery session, awakening coaching, spiritual business development coaching if you need, intuition psychic development coaching if you need, spiritual homework between calls, unlimited email support between calls, You get anywhere between 3 and 13 bonus courses, so over 30 hours of content if you buy package C or D to do on your own in between sessions. So just check out, if this sounds intriguing to you, check it out. Scroll your mouse over the private sessions and click spiritual mentoring packages on my website. It's yourdivinehuman.org. You can check out everything you get in the packages. Also, I do offer all those types of sessions that I just mentioned individually, a la carte. So you can go on my website and book those as well. And if you have any personal questions or comments or want to share some knowledge or have any questions about the content in this video, feel free to reach out to me. Go to my website. In the bottom right corner of the screen, you'll see a chat tab. It says Matthew John, and it has my picture. Just type that, type in your question, type in your correct email address, and I'll get back to you. Also, if that doesn't pop up for any reason, just scroll your mouse over more on my website and click on Contact Me, and you can fill out that form. So, again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining on this Solstice and Great Conjunction transmission. I look forward to speaking to you again in a few days for the upcoming full moon in Cancer, which will be right before the end of 2020. So we've almost made it through this year. And again, just by making it through, that's an accomplishment. And 2021 is going to be a really exciting year for a lot of people and for the planet, really. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to the earth, be kind to others, and be kind to animals. With love, this has been Matthew John.